Alright, my last run with Manor Lords was pretty hard. On the edge, challenging difficulty, the hardest difficulty preset in the game, the highest intended difficulty. But the thing is, we can make this even harder. Let's try moving over to the Restoring the Peace scenario, challenging difficulty, but then we are going to turn every single setting up to the absolute maximum difficulty. We're talking max bandit camps, right? We're talking having only one raider-free year because that is the hardest it gets, starting in winter, everything. No starting supplies whatsoever, demanding approval requirements, high penalty. Yeah, this should do it. Absolute hardest difficulty possible. I haven't tried this yet, so this is either going to go amazingly or it's going to be impossible. I'm not sure which. I think we might be able to do it, but we have to get lucky with our starting region. If we don't get some things, we are going to be in trouble. So for example, I look at this and I say, no, this ain't going to do it. Witchberry is far away? No. Stone far away? No. No rich wild animals or iron or clay? No. That's a restart. And that might seem kind of cheaty, but from the little bit of theory crafting I've done here, I need to have animals that are close by, ideally rich. I have to have stone close by, and then I really need a rich deposit of something to make some money. Okay, this almost works, actually. Hold on. Rich animals, rich iron. Stone is far, and that's the one thing that scares me, but it's not insane. This is not an undoable situation. Okay, we're gonna try to make this one work. Now, because I start with absolutely no supplies, the only thing I can build is a logging camp. Literally nothing else. That's fine. For now, we'll just go ahead and place this right here as close as is possible. Everyone get over there and start working. I also can place down a hunting camp because this does not require any logs. So let's place this over here just so that people can start getting me some food. Now, we are going to be going for a dominance victory this time, not conquests. That means that we don't need to claim every region in the map. I just need to claim all my opponent's regions. The problem is, my opponent will be fighting back pretty hard with proper militaries, so I'll probably need to claim at least 2 or 3 other regions and build them up just to have enough of a military presence that I can take him on. And in the meantime, he will also be aggressively expanding and could even try to claim my land, which would be a problem. Come on, logging camp, get built up fast, please and thank you. Raiders are on the way. Yes, 1 year to get ready for that is not a lot of time. Okay, we have our hunting camp. Let's assign 2 people to go ahead and start getting some animal meat as fast as possible. We have a logging camp. I'm going to assign the other 3 to start working on this, because I can't build anything until I get at least a couple of logs. Now, we do need to get things like a market stall up and running. Where am I going to have my residential area? Probably over here, to be honest. So let's go ahead and start planning out some roads, and we'll figure that out. So maybe something like this we'll have to do. 21 stalls is not a lot, but I'll make that work, no problem. Okay, we have some timber, hold up, pull a couple families off of that, and immediately we need to go ahead and start getting myself some stone. You might be wondering, why do you want to get some stone? Pretty simple. I need stone to place down things like a granary so I can actually store my freaking food. The good news is I shouldn't need any fuel for a little bit because I don't have any houses. So we shouldn't be consuming any fuel, I just need to get the food immediately. And the problem with the stone being this far away is we do have to use our ox to drag this all the way over here. Where do we have a water supply, by the way? I do need to have one of those. There's some underground water really close by. Perfect, so we'll go ahead and place that too. I'm going to place a road through the woods here because people are taking a very long route. Kind of wish I had done that before because I think that we wasted a bit of time. That's not good. We got more than enough food, so I'm going to stop working the hunting camp for a moment. Go ahead and put people back on logs. And stocks damaged by weather at the hunting camp. Yeah, that is what I'm afraid of, and that's why I need to get myself a granary ASAP. Come on, get the stone. All right, go ahead and have somebody start working there. We'll start putting that together. What else do I need? Well, I would like to get a storehouse. Might as well place that down about now, and we'll do it semi-close to the market because it's kind of important people can drop off their resources quickly over there. I just need to get myself up to 10 stone to start in order to get myself that granary. Good enough. I'll leave a family working on that for a moment. Granary gets placed over here as well, for the same exact reasons. This needs to become our top priority. We can stop logging for a minute. I've got plenty of timber, so let's just go ahead and have people work on that. Really wish I had a second ox. That would make my life a lot easier. The reason I'm getting extra stone, by the way, is just in anticipation of needing a church. So we'll just go ahead and start working on that. Come on, guys, get that thing going. And actually, is there any reason not to just go ahead and place down the church? I need the planks, right. All right, we've already got enough stone for both, so let's go ahead and turn this off now. That's enough stone for the moment. And it's just going to take a while to deliver all that stone. Amazingly, I think the thing that might kill this run is just the fact that the stone is far away. Which is not what I would have expected, but we're going to try to make this work, dang it. All right, got it. Assign a couple families to the granary. Grab all the meat and put it somewhere safe. In the meantime, please go work on the storehouse. The next thing we are going to need is going to be a tannery. I will place this close to the storehouse so that we can quickly start getting some clothing up and running. We will stop logging entirely for a moment. I should have enough food to last for a couple months. That's all that I really care about. So everyone get over here and start working, please. Man, this is not a lot of time to get this all put together, is it? This is not a lot of time at all. Holy crud. Yep, people are starting to get cold. That means my approval is about to start plummeting. All right, we've somehow got to start getting some burgages together. Some burgage plots. This will have to do. Get these 3 plots together. Again, though, I still really need to get things at the tannery. I don't even have time to get myself a saw pit. If I can't get a saw pit, that means I can't get myself, the church. So approval will continue to go down, but I have to do this. I've also got to get things like a woodcutter's lodge just for some early firewood. All of this has to be done at once. Oh, God. Forget the granary for a minute. We've got everything we need here at the storehouse. Good enough. Everyone build. Just build, 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 please. Approval is starting to go down. We are probably going to have to rely on a bit of luck, to be honest. Some luck that no families leave me or turn to banditry. We are literally stuck waiting for the stupid ox because the person leading it is cold, which means he moves a lot slower. Which is one more reason we need everything to be placed very close together. There's the tannery. Let's go ahead and start creating that leather so people can have that need fulfilled. Another ruler's army has been sighted. Oh, goody. Where? Where is the enemy's army, and is he coming to attack me? Or is he going to go and clear out some of the bandits? That'd be ideal. He hired brigands. You hired mercenaries? That's a weird choice, but okay. Oh my gosh, why does the ox need to go all the way out here and pick up the log that is farthest away? I've got a pile of them right here. You don't need to go pick up one of these out of this direction. That is costing me some precious time. Yep, case in point, there he goes. Slowly walking over here. Oh my god. Okay, we're starting to get some of these burgages up. That approval is looking real low right now. We've got 1 burgage built. We're about to get our 2nd, then our 3rd. Then we have to start working on the wood cutting. The good news is winter is almost over. I hope that's good news. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm having to reload the game a couple of times. Every time a family either dies from the cold or leaves me, I kinda have to reload. Oh, finally the ox is grabbing them from where I want them to. Oh my god. Maybe I should have stopped logging a while ago. I had too much timber, it turns out. Alright, lesson learned. That could have been a mistake. Anyway, we've now got this. Oh my gosh. Okay, please, let's get some families working on getting some firewood as quick as we can, please. We've got our 3rd burgage plot. Good. Now we start getting the extra living space together so that all families are housed. Come on, we have a little bit of firewood coming in. Just get something into the marketplace. We're down to only 11% approval. That is not much, is it? No, sir, it is not. Uh-oh. Next thing we need to get, saw pit. I need to get a saw pit ASAP so that I can start working on the church. I need to get 20 planks. 20 planks, dang it. Okay, we now have housing for everyone, and I just bumped up to 31% approval. Okay, we've survived winter. Not by much, mind you, but we've survived winter. Okay. Now, I do need to start thinking about getting myself a 2nd food source. Guess what that means? Yep, you guessed it. Berries. Saw pit is the top priority for sure, which, you know, we should be able to deliver pretty quickly. I don't have much timber left, but that's enough just to get this a-rolling. As far as the happiness, not enough food variety, and the church level is too low, which is to say it's non-existent. Fair enough. Saw pit. Go start working on this, and I'm gonna need another family in the logging camp in a second. Who else do I have working right now? We could pull off of the storehouse. I do not need this many people working on wood cutting anymore. Let's go over here and start getting some more timber. And then honestly, yeah, forget the storehouse entirely for a second. We're gonna have somebody start working on getting some berries. Need to get berries. 2 families, go over there, please. This is an intense start, I'm not gonna lie. This is a really intense start so far. I've got 10 planks. Remember, the magic number here is 20. I need 20 planks in order to build up my church. Foragers are all out grabbing some berries. I just need to have enough to have some food variety. That's all that I care about right now. Back down to 20% with the approval. Yes, I know, it's terrible. Part of the problem is I literally have no one working at the granary. We're going to pull back over here and have someone here so we can actually start putting the food back into the market, because right now we have none. Need to get that food. Need to get that food. Come on, guys. That's too many planks. Okay, stop with that. Good. Now, church. Church will take a little while because I don't think I have enough timber either. No, I need more logs. Back to the logging camp. Go, go, go. Okay, we actually have food variety, fuel, and clothing. If we can just get this to reset, the only thing that's hurting me right now is going to be the church. And we're working on it. We're really close. I don't know what the other army is doing over here, by the way. I'm watching these guys. Some brigands are running around and doing stuff. Local thugs. Is the other lord actually going to try to clear out some of these bandit camps for me? How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 4, unless they're stacked up on each other. He might have actually cleared one of them out. Or paid them off in some way. That's great for me if so, because that means less people stealing things from me. Okay, we have enough timber. Perfect. All right, church. I would like to place this far away, but I need it to be semi-close by so we don't have a lot of travel time. So, tell you what, the church is going right here. And we'll have 2 families start working on that. Actually, we don't even need anyone at the granary anymore, so we'll go ahead and pull off on that one. We have enough meat and berries to go around, so I actually can stop working on this as well. 3 families, please deliver everything you've got. If we can get this church built up, I think we actually stand a freaking chance. But there's a lot to deliver over here. We need all those planks. We need all of our stone. We need some of those logs. That's why 4 families all delivering as quickly as possible is my best solution. Just need 1 more timber to get delivered. That's all that I need. 1 timber. We're this close. Come on. Stop going and picking up the faraway logs! Resource stolen by bandits. All my clothing and firewood. Great. That's so fun. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got it. Oh my god. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I had to reload several times. I'm cutting all that out just because it's not for good content, but I mean, like, I had to reload several times every time a family left or died. Now I just need to assign someone, pull them off, and, well, that didn't work. Hold on. Needs are supposed to get met automatic. There we go. And now we pull back, and boom. We've met every need except for a few things like fuel stalls and stuff. No big deal. And the only reason that's an issue is because, you know, the bandits stole all of it. Okay, now we have fuel, now we have food, now we have clothing. All I have to do now is just wait for the next reset of approval. And we're actually okay. Oh, alright. Alright, that's the hardest part. Now, I have 224 days remaining to get everything I'm going to need to survive the first raid. We already know a couple of good solutions for that, namely, get the iron, sell the iron, get some money. But, in order to make all that work, what I really need is to get up to a couple of level 2 houses. I need to build a couple more burgage plots, and then get enough logs that we can actually upgrade 2 of these. If we can do that, we'll get our trade build up and a-runnin'. With the trade build, we'll sell the iron, and then I will be fine. And we're back above 25% approval. I can actually breathe for a moment. Alrighty. You know what? I liked that. That was pretty quick. If you screw up, doesn't take that long to reload and try again, but, I liked that. That was a fun scramble. Let's just make sure we keep an eye on our marketplace at all time. In fact, I'm actually just going to pin this and move it over here. If at any point this falls below 100%, it means that I need to move some people over to storage. We need to keep this at 100% at all times. Keep paying attention, get that food variety, and so on. We got plenty of timber now. So if I can just get this last house built up, we're going to be good. Then, I'm going to place down 2 additional burgages, and I don't really care what I do with them. I just need a couple, like this, because we're going to upgrade these. So top priority goes to this to get me to small village, then we get these, we build them, we upgrade them, we delete them, and we're good. Let's preemptively start making some more leather, because I know I'm going to need at least 7 in order to meet all the needs of all 7 plots. Even these unoccupied ones do need to have their needs met. Which is why you really shouldn't just go building a bunch of burgage plots all willy-nilly for no reason. It can still affect your approval, even though no one's living there. Which is a little weird, ain't it? But that's how it works. Okay, burgage plot there. Let's go ahead and upgrade to level 2. Burgage plot there. Just gotta wait for the food stall to update, and then we'll upgrade that too. There we go. Alright, they are set to upgrade. That's all that technically matters. We're up to 44% approval. Good. Need to get that above 50%. The sooner I can start getting some additional families, obviously the better. Why are these bandits running over here? What is going on? Why are they running over here? Did they see someone to fight? Do I need to be afraid? Maybe the other lord bought these guys off from, like, this camp and then stopped paying them, and now they're running over here. I never actually checked to see if you can, like, pay off bandits. Can you hire the brigands? Doesn't look like it. I don't know. All right, that's my 2 points. Good. You know what that means? We now go through here and demolish before it can destroy my approval. Then we go for trade build. Okay, all right, okay. Let's get ourselves things like the mining pit. And then also, what do we need in order to get ourselves a trading post? We are going to need 4 timber, which is exactly what I have left. I want to place this semi-close, probably to the storehouses, so you know what? Right over here we'll have to do. Let's not forget that I do want to build a manor as well, just so I'll be able to get things like some retinues. But it is far more important that I work on this first. We're above 50% approval now, by the way, which means there is a chance, albeit not a very good one, that families will start joining and filling up my houses, which is exactly what I want to see happen. I've also got plenty of food right now, so we can stop getting any berries. The meat's not even really that important, but I do want to continue getting the hides just so I can keep getting leather, because if that gets stolen from me by the bandits, well then we're gonna struggle. Let's go ahead and start working on some more planks. I've got enough stone to build the manor. I just need, what, 20 planks in total? Yeah, 20 more planks. So do that. We'll get the manor built up. With the manor built up, there's a couple other things we can do, including enacting the policy here for the hunting grounds, and since I'm not going to be relying on crops, this can only be a good thing for me. A region is being claimed by my enemies. This one over here. That's fine, but it means he's starting to get closer and closer to me. Eventually, he's going to come for me, guys. That's not going to be good. Trading posts. I would like to open up a trade route for the iron ore. I need more wealth. I start with no wealth at all? Oh, no. I didn't know that. Oh, no. Hold on. I can't even get started on trade build because I don't have a single route? Did I actually start with no wealth whatsoever? Is that actually true? Because if I started with no wealth, then the only way I can even engage in trade build is actually to get it to level 2 housing. Oh, no. Oh, actually, no. Huh. All right. One way to get out of this, maybe. We are going to build the manor, get the retinue, and pray that they are strong enough to kill a single bandit camp, get some regional wealth, and then send it back. Because I can't justify upgrading these to level 2. By the time that I actually get some money, 1 per month per house, my approval will drop so much that we will lose the game. So hold on. Let's actually build this manor. I think if we are able to actually defeat the brigands with just my retinue, which is very questionable, if we can, I think we still have enough time to recover from this. But it's pushing it. All right, well, here comes the real test then. Rally up what retinue I've got. 5 men. Have to be ready to go and deal with a whole bandit camp of 18. We've got better armor, for sure, but I need every advantage possible. I need to get the high ground, which I don't know that I can get. I need a lot of things. Oh, we actually have 2 additional families. Well, that's helpful. Actually, where even are the brigands? I know I had seen them running off somewhere. Did they abandon their camp? Because if they abandon their camp and I can get in here and take it right now, that actually also solves the problem. I'm not sure why they left, but can I get it? I can, oh my god. All right, send it to the nearest town. Holy crap, that's 171 wealth. We did it! We're fine! All right, go to the trading post. And we are gonna open up a trade route specifically for the iron ore. Perfect. Establish and sell. Sell all of it. And for some reason, the bug is still going on where it actually gives you twice the wealth. This just ticked off twice. So I now have 324 wealth. That's not right, but I'm not unhappy about it. I'll take it. So wait, weirdly enough, I probably can get all the materials I need, and I'm actually in a better spot now than when I was on the slightly easier difficulty. Oh, that's fun. All right, well, anyway, we're gonna do the same thing as before. We are gonna be importing some pole arms, and only those. 20 is the most I should need for now. And somebody, I think, already brought a bunch by. I've got all 20. We have 97 days left, and I'm now able to get my retinue, and I'm able to get a polearm militia. Ha! 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 Now, admittedly, a big part of that is that it just literally bugged and gave me extra wealth. But it's fine, because even if it hadn't done that, I just spent like, what, 170 or something like on this? Or 160, I think is what it said. Even if that hadn't happened, because I've got the rich iron deposit and we're actively getting this to then go and sell, I think we would still have had enough money to pull this off. Holy crud, guys. Absolute maximum difficulty may be brutal, but we've got this. So the only thing left to do to kind of prove my point is wait for the raiders to get here. Now, that doesn't mean that we are in any way done. There is still very much the risk that the other lord is going to sneak over here and start to attack me, and that would be a rather massive problem. And we have 8 families now. Oh my gosh, this is actually working. I can't believe it. We're actually gonna be fine. Holy crud. And we are indeed actively selling stuff, getting some money. I'm now up to 208. Oh man. All right, next thing I'm gonna do then, well, 2 things actually. First off, where's my hitching post? There you are. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna upgrade this to a stable, and then I'm gonna get myself a second ox. And then we are going to start importing some gambesons. Even though I'm not really sure what triggered them actually wearing these last time, let's just go ahead and do this. Because if I can possibly increase the survivability of my people, I think that's well worth it. And we've already got 20 gambesons. Wow, that was fast. And I've still got money to spare. Boom, baby. The trade is happening really fast. I think it's partly because we're located so close to a trade point over here. But yeah. All right. This is good. This is so good. I can actually have fully armed and ready to go polearm militias. Heck, we can even start working on some additional foods now if I want to. Sure, let's go ahead and start working on like some chicken coops and stuff. That means in theory, we're gonna have a 3rd source of food, which is helpful for when we do want to start leveling up to level 2 across the board. And if we have our money being put together, then all I'm lacking right now is enough manpower to set up a tavern. We also do need to upgrade our church to level 2. That means I need clay tiles. Admittedly, that's also manpower intensive, but it's fine. We have a small clay source over here. I don't expect it to be a very good clay source, and the good news is clay is so cheap to buy that when the time comes, I'll happily just exhaust the supply and start buying it. But refining things into clay tiles is still always going to be worth it from a trade perspective in terms of how much money we get out of it. 8? Turn 1 into 8? That's a very good deal. Actually 2, because you need firewood as well. Take 2 wealth and turn it into 8 value. That's pretty good for one family. It's actually like the 2nd best method of making money in the game. Shy of charcoal. Magic number I'm looking for right now is going to be 25 stone, which we now have. Perfect. Go ahead and stop with this. Let's place down that clay furnace. Right over here will be fine for now. Oh, right. We totally forgot about policies, by the way. Let's go ahead and set up the hunting grounds. There we go. Costs me absolutely nothing, but now the animals are going to breed twice as fast here. Let's go ahead and stop working on getting firewood, send them over here to start making those clay tiles. And then the church is going to need a little bit of planks as well. We can do that. Let's go ahead and open up a trade route for the roof tiles, which we will export once ever I have more than, let's say, 20, I guess. And then also, let's go ahead and start importing firewood. So we'll go ahead and set that up while it's cheap. Whenever I have less than 20, go ahead and start buying some more. That's super cheap, I don't mind. And you know what, again, while things are cheap, can I just go ahead and also hook up the clay? It's still 25 wealth. Whatever, we'll go ahead and establish that trade route, that's fine. With my extra money, what do we want to do? Well, I don't have a backyard in places like here, so I can't do anything at this burgage plot. I need to save some room for things like a cobbler shop and a brewer. So I don't think I actually want to get any additional backyard food generation. I think what I've got here is actually fine. So if we can get our church up, if we can get enough food, we have 3 different food sources in theory, and even if I don't, I can buy more. But I think this is okay with what we've got. So all we're gonna be lacking is refined clothing and beer. Refined clothing we can't do until I have a tier 2 house anyway. So we'll set up a cobbler shop, and I should have plenty of leather to go around. That'll be fine. And then we need to get a malt, and we also need to get a brewer. That means a second house getting upgraded here to have the brewery extension. So I need probably 2 or 3 more families before I'm going to feel like I can upgrade to the next level. And by the way, the raiders are 15 days away. And the raiders have been spotted near Selbitz, which is one of the provinces up over here. Okay, so there's the brigands. Are they even going to make it to me, or is the other lord actually going to intercept them and kill them? Because he's got an army, and they're heading over this way. I don't think the brigands are going to mess with me. Now, that sucks in the sense that I'm not going to get any influence. He might be able to outrun them. He might. Huh. That's very, very interesting. So wait, are you telling me that in a weird way, by having an adversary on the map, I'm kind of making the game easier, not harder? I think in the early game, maybe a little bit easier. In the late game, obviously harder. Yep, sure enough, the brigands are now going to go and engage against the other lord. Huh. And he just left his archers. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, there they go. I don't get any influence. That does mean that my enemy is going to be able to start expanding on the map faster now. And admittedly, that is a small problem. Okay, fascinating. Well, I need wealth and stuff, so I may want to consider going ahead and raising up the levy to start clearing out some bandit camps. Gonna get some extra burgage plots set up over here just so we have more room for growth as needed. So that helps a little bit. We can upgrade the church, and we will. But I am going to go ahead and raise up some militia. So let's get the pole arms set up. I can only have 5 and 19. That's not enough to guarantee that I don't die. But it should be enough to go and draw out at least one. Oh, wait, no, don't go over here and clear out these camps. I need that treasury. No. Please don't do that. Another region is being claimed. Crud. Goldhof over here, all right? So there's a camp in your territory, but I doubt that I can go in there. Oh, crap. If he stops me from getting some treasury right now, I'm not going to be able to get enough of a retinue together. I have to try to go in here and see if I can clear out these camps. Fast, but I'll bet you he gets them first. You sneaky little guy. Get in here and grab this. Go. Run. Get in there! Grab it! Holy crud! Oh my gosh, that got close. This belongs to my treasury now. All right, we're not technically engaging on each other, so leave me alone. I'm not fighting you. We're fine. So there's no way around it, right? The enemy is going to be a lot stronger than me. I'm going to try to see if I can sneak out this camp over here, even if it isn't his territory. I don't think he's messing with me right now. He doesn't seem interested in attacking, which is good. So, okay, but that does mean over in the retinue customization, I can't do anything until we bring them back. That's fine. We have enough. We can get a better retinue. We can get up to 12. We can give them full armor. If I can clear out one more camp right under his nose, which is what I'm going to try to do, then we might be able to power up enough to actually deal with this. And then as... Oh, his army's just disbanded. Did he run out of cash? Maybe. Okay. So if new bandit camps spawn, though, I need to be the one who runs in there and clears them fast. Hopefully he doesn't take this as a sign of aggression. Technically, I'm doing him a favor. Sort of. I mean, he took them from me. Also, did he leave these completely unoccupied again? It certainly looks to me like he actually clears out the brigands, but doesn't do anything about the camps. There we go. Send that to my treasury. Everyone, go home. We didn't even have to fight. So that means getting the manor is actually extremely important early on, because if the adversary on the map is going to clear out the brigands, you should be able to just run around and steal all the money. Which would actually make this game a lot easier all of a sudden. Like, a lot easier. Anyway, I'm going to start getting this church up and a-running, which will happen soon. We are looking pretty good on money, with a lot more that we'll be able to export pretty soon. I'm sitting on a ton of iron ore, so that's going to be great. The clay has a ways to go. That's fine, though. We'll get some clay furnaces and stuff soon enough. And then the only thing left to do is get myself the malt, start importing some barley, turn things into beer, and then we can start getting upgrades to tier 2 across the board, at which point, I think it's smooth sailing. So we're going to end this video here, but unless I am very much mistaken, I think that we are now in a position to survive the absolute true maximum difficulty of the game. Took a lot of restarts, but that wasn't too bad, just using the same strategy I did last time. Beautimous. All right. Well, thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, of course, then I would ask that you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.